Guys, thanks for watching Precision Rifle Network. Joel here. I want to get right into this one because it has the potential to go really long and I don't want to ramble your ear off. So, as some of you know, I have tested the True Velocity ammunition. This is the polymer case stuff, you know, little white polymer cases. This is 168 grain 308. Now, I bought a couple of the commemorative cases because I wanted to keep one as kind of a, you know, collector's item, and I wanted to shoot the other 22 rounds that they send in the collector's box and give you a test. So I'm going to jump right into the numbers and show you what I found. First off, the gun. I was using a factory Howa 1500 sitting in an AB Arms chassis. You're going to have to go look up that chassis because most people aren't familiar with it. Suffice to say, it's all aluminum. It's, you know, comparable to a lot of other chassis, I think, on the market. I'm going to be doing a full review on it. It's kind of a lower dollar thing that they just slap onto the factory guns as kind of an upgrade, right? So factory Howa 1500, again, chambered in 308. That was the gun I used. Night Force SHV up on top in MOA, as my partner Rex likes to call it. But the gun was fine. It's been just barely broken in, probably 100 rounds through it. I imagine it'll still speed up a little bit, but it seems to shoot pretty well. So that's the rifle. I wanted to chronograph the data of the True Velocity ammo, and then I also wanted to just get groups at 100 yards, and then I wanted to stretch it out just a little bit. I didn't have a whole lot of ammo to do all this with. So here's my findings. Let's start off with the chronograph data. Standard deviation of 12.5 with an extreme spread of 37 over 10 shots. Really not bad, guys. That's in my testing, and of course in my testing before I was using all custom guns on custom actions and custom barrels. I usually get somewhere in the neighborhoods of that. I've seen better. I've definitely seen worse out of a lot of factory ammos. So this is on par, in my opinion, with any, you know, factory match grade ammunition that you might see. Average speed there that I got on this day for my rifle with a shorter barrel is a 25-75 feet per second. So fine for a 308, right? So there's the chronograph data for you. Now how about the group? I'll throw this group up and then I have some explaining to do. So there's the group for you guys. That actually ended up measuring 3/8 of an inch according to Ballistic X app. It was 5 shots that measured about 3/8. I'll throw up the worst of them, which was this guy at just under 3/4 of an inch. So I figure if I throw up the best group and I show you the worst group, you'll be able to get an idea roughly of what this ammunition is capable of through a factory rifle. And then as I stretched it out, here's my data book on that. I decided to just go 300, 400, and 600 yards. I had about a 15-mile-an-hour wind from straight in front of me, but it was switching, you know, left to right. And so I just didn't think I would get very consistent group sizes with the wind being so heavy at those distances. So I just figured for my wind and then sent one round at each of those distances on a medium-sized plate and decided that I would just go that route. So 300 yards, first round impact, 400 and 600 first round impacts, and they were centered up elevation-wise right in the middle of the plate where I thought they should be. So the elevation data was good and consistent out to that range as well. I did test it against a federal gold medal match, the 308 175 grain Sierra Match King, which is a standard premium factory ammunition. Now that actually showed slightly better numbers on the chronograph data than the True Velocity did. Take that for what it's worth. I mean, federal premium gold medal match is, I mean, it's like the gold standard when it comes to 308 rounds. It just works really well. So this was no surprise to me. The velocity was a tiny bit slower than the True Velocity, but still extremely consistent. And it put up similar groups to the True Velocity. So just to give you a comparison, something to compare it against. So now, I want to give my thoughts on it. And this is where, if all you wanted was the hard data, you can go ahead and tune out because I'm done giving you just my quick and dirty findings. So I have to preface this little part by saying the first box of commemorative ammo that I tried to put through my custom rifle, I have a full custom rig that is chambered in 308. So high-end manufacturer of an action, high-end manufacturer barrel, chambered by a high-end gunsmith. I'm just not giving names of those right now because it doesn't matter. I don't want people to come back and go, oh, well, if I have that brand as well, then I can be certain that this ammo doesn't function in my rifle. No, that's not the case. I checked this with Mr. Jake Vibert, who was generous enough to send me a box of his True Velocity ammo to use for testing. So shout out to Mr. Jake Vibert. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. And his ammo actually, and he's got, you know, high-end custom gun as well, and the True Velocity ammo functioned just fine through his. So it sounds like I am an anomaly as usual, and it did not function at first with my custom gun. But that custom gun will eat just about every other type of ammunition that I've fed it. So I switched to the Howa, the factory gun, and it functioned fine in there. So we're probably just looking at a really tight chamber job, tight tolerances, you know, increased accuracy. That gun's a attack driver with the other types of ammo that I've put through it. So I wanted to throw that out there to you guys. I'm certain it's just an anomaly for me. Obviously, Jake didn't have any problem with the True Velocity through his custom gun, so take that for what it's worth. The question for my mind is this stuff worth $3.50 each, like each round? Not to me, it's not. It shoots as well as any other factory ammo. It doesn't shoot better than any other factory ammo that I've tested. The chronograph numbers are good, but they're not better than the other factory ammos that I've ever tested. It seemed as consistent on, you know, impacts out to distance as any other factory ammo that I've tested. And so just comparing it to the Federal Gold Medal match, you know, at today's prices, that Federal Gold Medal match was right around, I think it was between like $2.75 each and $3 each. It performs just as good, if not slightly better, on the chronograph numbers, the SDs and ESs, and I get brass that I can reload after the fact. So for me, I don't really see a need, you know, to pay the extra money right now for the True Velocity. Now, the question is, when it's not the new shiny cool toy, will that price come down? Maybe, maybe not, you know. It is pretty cool technology, and I'm certain that their contracts with the military will go well. I mean, it's a bonus, you know, for soldiers to be able to carry, you know, extra ammunition, because now their overall kit is lighter weight by 30% or something they claim. That's pretty sweet. So all in all, guys, a fun test to do. You know, it satisfied my curiosity about this stuff. I really was kind of hyping it at the start because I thought the technology was amazing, and I still do. I'm a little less hyped about it now that I see that, you know, it's pretty much the same as any other factory ammo in my book, but it costs more. And so, not that that's a bad thing. It might still be worth it to you to test it out. And they've got some really cool things coming. My understanding is they're going to be doing 6.5 Creedmoor soon. And they just announced they're going to be working with Jake Vibert and John Pinch. So I'm sure there's going to be some cool things coming. But I wanted to throw this quick video out to you guys, and just, you can comment below with your thoughts on it. Would you like it? Would you buy it? Would you not? You know, those kinds of things. Any questions you might have for me that I just forgot, bonehead, and just left it out, throw those down in the comments, and we can discuss it in the comments section. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Stay tuned for another great video from Precision Rifle Network.